The NCCAA and Bob Jones University promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation with supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives are grounds for removal from the site of competition and other disciplinary action. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Davis Fieldhouse for tonight's game featuring the Brevard College Tornadoes and your Bob Jones University Bruins. At this time, we ask that you please stand for a word of prayer, followed by our national anthem. Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the game of basketball and the opportunity these universities have to fellowship with that tonight. I pray that you would keep the players, coaches, and refs safe. Help us have a good time here tonight. In Jesus' name, amen. And now the starters for the visiting Tornadoes. Number 4, China Pouncey. Number 5, Lexi Shepard. Number 10, Olivia Miller. Number 15, Josie Hester. And number 24, McKenna Harkins. They are coached by Donald Hudson. And now, get on your feet and make some noise for your Bob Jones University Bruins starters. At guard, a senior from Atlanta, Georgia, number 3, Catherine Skibo. At guard, a freshman from Midland, Michigan, number 5, Caitlin Dickerson. At guard, a sophomore from College Park, Georgia, number 14, Anna Leigh Wilder. At forward, a sophomore from Hollywood, Florida, number 11, Katrina Tabora. And at forward, a grad student from Greenville, North Carolina, number 31, Shen Dickinson. Your Bruins are coached in his 12th season by head coach Mike LaVere.
Welcome back to another edition of BJU Bruins basketball. I'm Nate Warwick here to bring the action live as it happens. Lady Bruins coming off of a big win yesterday. Not in score, but just in starting off the home season right. They had played their first 6 games on the road after having a scheduled home game canceled. And had one that went all the way down to the wire, but Bruins were able to get their second win of the season. Now sit at 2-5. And they have a tough opponent tonight in the Brevard College Tornadoes. This is a team the Bruins have played often. This will be their 12th meeting. But the Bruins have not had a lot of historical success. Just 2-9 against the Tornadoes coming into this one. And last year lost by 20. But the Bruins hoping to flip that script here tonight. Bruins in the powder blues, Brevard in the royal blue. Got the shot off in time. Offensive rebound. That one doesn't go either. Another offensive rebound. Still doesn't go. About 4 different chances, and then finally there's a foul on the rebound attempt. So Tornadoes getting all the looks inside and several opportunities, but can't convert any of them. And it will go down as a foul on Olivia Miller. Dickerson brings it down the court, leaves it off for Dickinson. Taking it all the way to the hoop, got it. Shea Dickinson, she had a significant game yesterday. Played a big part of the Bruins' victory. Tornadoes working it around the arc. Good pass back into the middle. Open jumper. Will go down for McKenna Parkins. Dickerson, nice little fake all the way in. Too strong. And it's going to stay with the Bruins. Ooh, that was Miller who wasn't quite able to haul in the rebound. Close to 5 seconds. Got it off just in time. Dickerson leaves it off for Tabora. Wide open jumper. A little off the mark. Here comes Brevard back the other way. Oh, good move. Tried to make one more pass, though, and Tabora got in the way. Steals it right back. Again, the multiple opportunities here for Brevard. I think they've had about 7 or 8 shots within 3 feet of the hoop already. They're just not going down. All the way back up top to Dickerson. Inside to Tabora. Out to Dickinson for 3. No good. Here comes Brevard. Here's the drive. Pull-up jumper. Good. It's Olivia Miller getting the bucket that time. Both teams slow starting on offense here. Just 6 points total through the first almost 3 minutes. Skibo launches one, no good. Offensive rebound for Tabora. Back up to Skibo. Over to Wilder. Here's Dickerson. Working it toward the basket. Lost it. Wilder got it, though. Here's Dickinson. Only has 5 on the shot clock. Going to take it all the way in. And that one off the back iron. And here comes Brevard the other way. Open look here from 3. That's going to go down for Josie Hester. Bruins swinging it around the arc. Dickinson gets it back up top into Tabora down low. Spin move, layup, no good. Both teams struggling from the floor here. Ooh, good pass inside. That'll be another bucket for Brevard. That was Parkin. She's had 3 of the 4 made field goals for Brevard today, and there's going to be a foul as Dickerson was driving. And that is going to be 2 shots.
Her first, team second. At the line for the Bruins, number 5, Caitlin Dickerson, shooting 2.
Foul is on Lexi Shepard, her first, team second. First free throw, no good. Last night, the Bruins were able to find a lot of points at the free throw line in the first half. Buoyed their offense until they were really able to kick it into another gear in the second half. See if that will be a source for some points in this one or not. Dickerson goes 1 for 2. Cuts the lead to 6. Another good pass inside. Layup is left short. Again, 3 chances. And it's going to be China Pouncey who eventually converts the bucket. But the Bruins just have to be able to clean up the glass. They're losing the board battle in a big way. Tabora defended well and not going to make the layup. Skip pass, wide open 3. Going to come up a little bit short. Dickerson gets the rebound. Dickerson gives it over to Tabora. Skibo with it. Back to Tabora. Up top to Dickerson. Dickerson on the drive. Not going to get it. A lot of missed layups for both teams here in this first quarter. Bruins, through almost 6 minutes, have only made 1 field goal. There's another hit for Parkin. She's been feeling it here in the first. And the lead is already double digits for Brevard. That's going to be another foul on Shepard, her second.
That foul's on the 5, Lexi Shepard, her second, team third. Media, timeout.
The Bruins are getting some good shot selection, but they're not able to convert in and around the rim right now. That has been a struggle. But Brevard taking advantage of their opportunities, and they lead 13-3 here with exactly 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. FCI Agency is an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. You have enough choices to make, so make one that always gets you the best rate. Check them out online at fcisc.com. And see what the Bruins come up with here. They really haven't turned the ball over much. That's been one positive, but just haven't been able to get the shots to go.
Checked in for Tornadoes, number 2, Michaela Street, number 11, Jada Petty Wilkins, and number 13, Alexis Marshall.
Michaela Street, Jada Petty Wilkins, and Alexis Marshall all in for Brevard.
Number 25, Bria Dickinson, and number 20, Ainsley Hutton.
Bria Dickinson and Ainsley Hutton in for the Bruins. Bria Dickinson had a good game last night. Made several big baskets. 8 on the shot clock. Shea Dickinson gonna launch a 3. No good. And it's gonna be rebounded by Parkins. Lid has been on the basket. Ooh, Dickinson could have gotten called for a foul there. A little bit lucky she did not. Here's Parkins. Not able to get that one, but another offensive rebound. Almost got another one too, but Hutton able to track it down. Lots and lots of second, third, or more chance opportunities for Brevard here in this quarter. Definitely something the Bruins are going to have to clean up. They want to come back in this one. Lobbed across. Wilder for three. That's off the mark. Can be controlled up top here by Marshall. Marshall gives it over to Street. Back up top. Open looks. A little surprised Parkins didn't dial her own number there. Looked like she had a good matchup. Said Street will bank it home, and it is 15-3 here in the first quarter. Hutton tried to lay it off. Street applied pressure but didn't touch it, so it'll be a turnover. Annie Miller in for the Bruins. See if she can provide a spark. It has been a quarter to forget for the Bruins. Have not been able to get anything going on offense. Three-pointer will clang off the rim and find its way out of bounds. Other than the offensive rebounds allowed, Bruins defense has not played badly. But the offense has just not been able to find any success. We'll stop and go. Got to get out of the key quick. Dickinson gets fouled. That's going to be on Shania Hauser. That is the fourth team foul, so there's only a minute 27 to go in the quarter. Shea Dickinson going to check out as Dickerson checks back in. And she's going to get it off the inbound. Nearly had it taken away, and she traveled.
Traveling violation, Tornado ball.
Self-inflicted wounds are another thing you can't afford when you're trying to crawl back from a double-digit deficit. It's out of bounds. Miller appears to be in pain. She was trying to draw a charge. There was no foul called either way. She just stepped out of bounds. But Miller looked like she got the wind knocked out of her. Appears to be okay. Long delay here before the ball is handed. I think they're making sure Miller is okay. Might actually make her sub out. Yeah, it looks like they're going to make Miller sub out.
Checking in for the Bruins, number 31, Shea Dickinson.
Miller ready to check back in as soon as she can, but I'll have to sit out at least one possession. Here's Bria Dickinson. Wide open look for Clark. Too strong, though. Hit a couple threes yesterday. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Bruins ready to put this one in the books as soon as possible. That's a great cut and pass back door. Bruins caught napping a little bit as Hauser made them pay on that one. Dickinson spin move, short jumper. Too strong. I was going to say Brevard could hold for the last shot if they wanted to, but they do not. So now the Bruins have that opportunity, but it looks like they're going quickly as well. Clark launches a three. That's out of bounds. A very rushed shot. Now the Tornadoes have a chance to increase the lead even further.
Checking back in the number 13, Annie Miller.
Miller now back in for the last 11 seconds of the quarter. Street kicks it over. Tough drive all the way in. That's going to be a foul with 2.6 to go. Bruins came oh so close to going the entire quarter without committing a single foul. But Miller will pick one up here in the waning seconds. And first free throws of the evening for Brevard will go to Alexis Marshall. First one is off target. Second one is good. Bruins will have to launch one up almost right away. That's not going to go. So all Brevard in the first. They lead 20-3. Just about ready to go here for the second quarter. Bruins in need of some big changes here as far as how the game flow goes. That first quarter was completely dominated by Brevard. They lead 20-3. Big issue for the Bruins was just shots not going down. They got a lot of good looks. They did take some that maybe a little bit ill-advised. Most of them were open. And turnover. Had more of those than Coach Levere would have liked as well, I'm sure, but see what Brevard does with their first possession here in the second quarter. Jumper from the free throw line is good for Olivia Miller. And they will pick up right where they left off. Another tough drive, another miss. And unfortunately, the Bruins picking up right where they left off as well. Wide open three, knocked it down. As that one's hit by Christina Roan. Open look for Clark, and finally the Bruins get a bucket. It's been several minutes. See if that can jumpstart the offense a little. Wilder almost came up with a steal. Good hands on that one. Drive inside, and another second chance opportunity. And Street going to get called for the foul here on the rebound attempt. Both teams did a very good job of avoiding foul trouble. The Bruins had 1 and Tornadoes had 4 in that first quarter. So hardly any free throws being shot in this one. Dickerson kicks it out. Clark, that's another turnover, 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
And again, just these self-inflicted wounds. Brevard, a very good team. But you really can't afford to give any freebies to, and Bruins doing it too early and too often. They do force a turnover here. Miller with it. Kicks it out. Here's Wilder for 3. Knocks that one down.
Wilder for 3.
See if the Bruins can keep getting some stops here. It's a good drive. It ends up being an easy lay-in. Although there are a lot of quote-unquote easy lay-ins haven't been so easy for both teams here this evening. Here's Miller. Stops. Gives it up to Tabora. One more pass. Wilder for 3. Got it again. Bruins heating up from outside. Have knocked down 3 shots in the first 3 minutes. For the answer, and it is. Another open look for the Tornadoes. And once again, it was Roan. She has a couple triples here in the quarter. Miller outside. Wilder double team, kicks it out. Miller for 3. She hits it. Where was this in the first quarter? Bruins have suddenly found their stroke from range. They've made 4 threes here in the quarter already. Almost turned over. Oh, that looked like a travel. Might have gotten away with one. Good defense, active hands. Tough floater, and somehow it goes. Jada Petty-Wilkins looked like she was just putting up a prayer on that one. This is a jump ball, and little possession error will give it to Brevard.
Tornadoes, ball. Checking in for the Tornadoes, number 4, China Ponce, and number 15.
Bruins have finally found some offense, but unfortunately haven't been able to get the defensive stops to pair with it. So although they've gotten a lot more points here in the first 4 minutes, they've given up the exact same numbers. So they still trail by 17. Good kick, open look for 3. And it's going to be rebounded by Clark. Clark over to Wilder. To Tabora. Lobs this one back outside. Here's Dickerson. Tough drive. And that was maybe a little ill-advised there, trying to go against the double team. Good dish at the last second. Nice and selfish play by Roan. The lead is 19. Clark inside to Tabora, back outside. Wilder for 3, knocks it down. Well, the Bruins offense has certainly come alive. 15 points in the 5 minutes. But the problem is they've given up 14 points in the 5 minutes. So really have not been able to chip away much at the deficit. Need to start finding some of that good defense to go with the sudden offensive outburst. We'll see if they're able to do it here down the stretch. 5:06 to go in the second quarter. Well, Cambria Hotel of Greenville is the official hotel of your BJU Bruins. Located just off Woodruff Road, Cambria is a brand new hotel offering great amenities and a beautiful facility. You can book your next stay online at choicehotels.com. It'll be Brevard basketball out of this timeout. A lot of credit to them. They have done a great job passing, limiting turnovers, taking smart shots. A lot of their shots have been wide open. In the first quarter especially, they did a great job of offensive rebounding, giving themselves multiple chances at points on each possession. Here we go, back in play. Bruins trying to find an answer for this potent Brevard offense. Good pass inside. It was almost intercepted. There's a block on the putback attempt. And Shea Dickinson calls in the rebound. There's some of that good defense. Still don't want to see that offensive rebound, but they do hold them off the scoreboard. Dickinson all the way inside. She gets fouled. Can't get the bucket to go, but will get 2 shots.
That foul number 10, Olivia Miller.
Second foul on Miller.
Team second. Now the line for the Bruins. Number 31, Shea Dickinson.
First free throw, no good. One thing that Bruins really could use is some of these free points with the clock stopped. I know we're still in the first half, but you're down 16. Those minutes can be important. Dickinson misses both, but Tabora does get the offensive rebound, then throws it away. Fast break drive the other way, not going to go. And rebounded by Dickinson. She gets fouled from behind on the steal attempt. It's going to be the third team foul and first foul on Roan. A couple subs here for Brevard.
Number 22, Shania Hauser.
China Pouncey and Shania Hauser check in. All of the Bruins offense here in this quarter has come from outside the arc. They've tried to get inside, but just have not been able to get shots to fall. You can't abandon that altogether. And right on cue, there's Dickerson. Sees the layup go down this time. It is 20-34. Active hands deflected that pass. Warren will come up with a steal, but then they help force the turnover. And the Bruins giving themselves some opportunities here in the second. Chip away at this big deficit. Lots of travel on Dickinson.
Traveling violation, Tornadoes, ball.
Well defended. That's a travel.
Jump ball, Bruins ball.
I'm actually going to call it a jump ball. Interesting. Dickerson to Dickinson. Dickinson into Tabora. Spin move. Gets the layup. Definitely a tale of two quarters for the Bruins offense. Managed only 3 points in the first. They've already got 19 here in the second. And the defense starting to step up. That was a great move, but not able to convert it by Hauser. Another chance for the Bruins. Chip away. It's been good to see them get inside on these last couple possessions. Here's a three from Dickinson, no good. Bruins again have done a great job staying out of foul trouble. They've only committed one foul in almost 18 minutes of play. That's a good pass. Layup is no good. Another offensive rebound. So many of those in this game for Brevard. It's going to be a foul on the floor, battling for the rebound. It's going to be on the Bruins. Going to go against Dickerson. Again, so many offensive rebounds for Brevard. This is a player we haven't seen a whole lot from recently, and that's Parkins. She was lighting it up early. Dickerson stops, gives it to Dickinson, knocks down the three. And just like that, it's a single-digit deficit, 25-34. It's like a completely different team decided to show up on the court here in the second quarter. Rims out. Another rebound for Dickinson. Dickerson gives it up. Dickinson with it up top. Over to Wilder. She's had a big part in the scoring this quarter. 10 on the shot clock for Dickerson. 1 minute to go in the half. That looks well short, and it is. And I'm not sure. I think Dickinson thought that was deflected because she actively chose not to grab it. I think she thought it was going to be Bruins basketball. Probably because of how short the shot was, thought it got tipped, but it did not. A little bit of a missed opportunity there. That's a good kick out to the wing. Three-pointer doesn't go. That was last touched by Wilder. So 38.4 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Good pass inside, and that'll be converted by Hester. Bruins can hold for the last shot pretty much if they want to. Only about a second difference between the shot and game clock. Dickinson going to launch a three. Off the mark. One final chance for Brevard. 5 seconds. Tough drive. Not going to go. And that's another jump ball, so this will stay with Brevard with a second and a half on the clock. It's a good pass, but the shot is blocked by Dickinson. And that is how the half will end. Normally you don't feel great about going into the locker room trailing by 11, but when you trail by 20, it doesn't feel quite so bad. Bruins offense comes alive in the second quarter, but they trail 25-36 at the break. Second half coming up in just under 15 minutes. They're just about ready to start the second half here between the BJU Bruins and the visiting Brevard College Tornadoes. It was all Brevard after the first quarter. They led 20-3. And the Bruins found their offensive groove in the second quarter, put up 22 points, and narrowed it down to just an 11-point deficit here going into the second half. So still definitely a hill to climb, but slope is a little bit shorter than it was before. Bruins will get a chance to possess first here. Skibo hands it back off. Here's Tabora. Goes all the way. Didn't get it, but does get the offensive rebound. Wilder, she was on fire in the second quarter, made a few threes. Doesn't get that one, but Bruins giving Brevard a little dose of their own medicine. A few offensive rebounds here in this first trip down the court. And here's Dickerson. Dickinson all the way, gets the layup. Back down to a 9-point deficit. See if the Bruins can keep up that defensive intensity they had partway through that second quarter. Floater not going to go. Rebound by Wilder. Chance for the Bruins to keep chipping away. Dickinson gives it to Tabora. Up top to Dickerson. Back to Tabora. Looking to drive. That is just, she's been able to get to the hoop consistently, but consistently has not been able to make the shot. Laser of a pass inside, and Brevard converts. Oh, is Miller able to get the bucket? Wilder leaves it off for Dickinson. Dickinson pulls up for the mid-range jumper, leaves it short. Good defense by Dickinson on the drive. Another offensive rebound. That's a double dribble.
Double dribble, Bruins ball.
A lot of credit to the Bruins for not giving up on this one after that horrendous first quarter, where just pretty much nothing went right. They have kept fighting and given themselves a chance. Dickinson will kick this one out to Dickerson, who just, or rather to Skibo. Saw that one rattle out. And the Bruins have gotten to a point where you really don't need to hit a ton of threes. They were able to make a bunch in the second quarter. You definitely don't need to force anything. That's an open look from mid-range. Dickinson again gets the rebound. Dickerson thinking about taking this one all the way herself. Good kick out at the last second. Gives it up to Tabora. Mid-range jumper. That one is good. Good for Tabora to see that one go through. The Bruins could keep it a single-digit deficit by the time it goes into the fourth quarter. I think they'll be feeling pretty decent. That should be Bruins basketball, and it is. Dickinson's really done a fantastic job guarding the rim here over the last, 10, 15 minutes. Made it very difficult for Tornadoes driving into the lane to get any easy looks. Dickinson gets it up top here with 10 on the shot clock. She'll take a three, and it'll rim out. Goes right to Dickerson. Kicks it over to Skibo. Skibo will give it up to Tabora. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Tabora with the spin. Over to Wilder. Back to Tabora. 5 on the shot clock. Tabora drives it this time. Gets it to go. Couple buckets for Tabora here in the third. And it's a 7-point game. Both teams with subs waiting to check in. Bruins will actually have a third one here in a second. Miscommunication by the Bruins on defense as Pouncey was wide open underneath. Gets the easy bucket. And that's just a little bit of a careless turnover there, trying to get it into Tabora. And the Bruins down 9 here with 4:58 to go in the third. Think about the fact that the game was 22-3. It really is impressive that the Bruins have been able to claw their way back, get it as close as they have. They're going to need to keep fighting throughout the course of this one to see if they can come away with another victory. Both Bruins basketball teams will be in action here on Friday night, 5 and 7. Invite you to come out and join us for that if you can. Should be a great evening of basketball. And for more information on those games and for all things Bruins, be sure to check out the Bruins website. It's at bjubruins.com. You'll see results of the games, previews of upcoming games, schedules, stats, and just lots of other great stuff. See tidbits on the players, the coaches. Speaking of coaches, hard to believe that we are already in season 12 here for Coach Levere and his staff. And lost the edge there as went to drive and just lost her footing. Looks like Street is okay, thankfully. Did go down kind of hard. Dickerson just flying and not able to get the layup. Had the lane. Be careful not to foul here. There's one thing I can compliment the Bruins that they've done really, really well on. It's fouling. I think they've only had, if I'm not mistaken, 2, maybe 3 fouls the entire game. Too strong, and just no Bruins even went up to jump for that one. Good save, but it's saved to the Bruins. And another chance to chip away here. Dickerson kicks it out. Bria Dickinson. Good look. And that one didn't touch anything. That's going to be out of bounds. It was set up well, but the shot well off target. I feel like all 3 quarters have been vastly different from each other. Where the first quarter was just all Brevard. Second quarter I would term as pretty much all offense. Both offenses were lighting it up, and here in the third, buckets have been hard to come by for both teams. A lot of good defensive plays. A lot of tough luck on the shots. That's a long three-pointer. Leaves it a bit short. shot clock was winding down. I think she felt like she had to put that one up. Chalk that up to more good defense. This time by Brevard. Here's Street with it up top for the Tornadoes. Kicks it out to the side. They want to go down low, I think, but there it is. There's that entry pass and travel.
Bruins ball. Shea Dickinson.
Miller, Tabora, and Shea Dickinson all check in. So both Dickinsons on the floor.
Checking in for the Tornadoes, number 12, Christina Roan.
Here we go. Roan checks back in for Brevard as well. Here's Miller. Tried to go inside to Tabora, and Street was all over that. That's a good spin move by Street. Gets the bucket, leads back up to 11. Brevard has had that monster first quarter, and since then, the closest the Bruins have got it has been 7. Gotten it down to that twice. Miller gonna launch a 3. Oh, so close. But does not go. The Bruins can't grab the board. And Tornadoes take back over. Again, it was an open shot. And it touched just about every part of the inside of the rim, but just wouldn't go through. Good pass, and that's going to be a foul on Dickinson on the shot attempt. This will be 2 shots. There have been very, very few free throws in this game for either team.
Team first. Michaela Street at the line, shooting.
I mean, that was the first foul of any kind we've had all quarter. Played over 8 minutes. Which I think most players and fans will generally appreciate. There are fewer whistles in the game. Both teams have struggled a little bit from the charity stripe. Brevard goes 1 for 2 there.
Checking in for the Tornadoes, number 22, Shemaya Hauser.
Hauser checks back in for Brevard. Dickinson over to Miller. Miller kicks it out. Open look for 3. Got it! Big hit there for Beth Clark. Good defense here by the Bruins. Good pass. Open look. Oh, in and out. Offensive rebound. Another chance here. Another open look from 3. And that's a big response from Brevard. Once again doing it on the second chance, and it was Roan. She has a few of those today. That's going to be a foul. That's on Hauser, her second. Just team first, though, with less than a minute to go. Not a shooting foul, not really likely to have any significant impact on this one. Dickinson able to get all the way. Tried to pass it inside, but it's a kick. Street pleading her case, but to no avail. This is generally true when players try to convince the ref. Here's Tabora. Once again, not able to get the layup to go. Now a chance for the last shot for Brevard. Layup no good. 3 seconds for the Bruins. Clark launches it. Actually came pretty close for how far away she was. Basically a half-court heave. Clanged it off the rim. So the Bruins offense goes cold. As, again, of their 34 points, 22 of them were scored in the second quarter alone. So they muster just 9 points in the third, but they do hold the Tornadoes to just 10. So didn't fall significantly farther behind. And you can certainly make up a 12-point deficit over the course of a full quarter, but the Bruins need to find that shooting touch they had in the second quarter, because the first and third quarters combined just 12 points across 20 minutes, and that is not going to cut it against a team of the Tornadoes' caliber. On the defensive end, the Tornadoes are on pace for just over 60 points, and that's a pretty good defensive effort from the Bruins, especially considering last time they played the Tornadoes, they lost 80-60. So the defense has been there, other than allowing those offensive rebounds. That has been an enormous problem all throughout the game. That has led to a lot of extra points for Brevard. So here we go, fourth quarter underway. Can the Bruins pull off an absolutely jaw-dropping comeback? That's going to be a foul. So going to the line is Penny Wilkins. Second foul on Miller.
Jada Penny Wilkins now at the line for the Tornadoes, shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Second is as well. So lead back up to 14 for Brevard. Bruins going to need to score quickly and efficiently.
Double dribble, Tornadoes, ball.
I did not catch what the call was, but it is a turnover, whatever the violation happened to be. Again, that's something you cannot afford to do if you are the Bruins. Another offensive rebound. Bruins do get the rebound on the second chance. Almost had it stolen away. Nearly do again. This time it's going to be a foul from behind on Roan.
That foul's on number 12, Christina Roan, her first, team first. Bruins ball.
It's Roan's second foul. Another turnover. Bruins just cannot afford to keep turning the ball over, especially with the deficit where it is. Here's Street with it up top. Gave it away, got it back. Three-pointer, and that's a dagger. With the way the offense has been for the Bruins, that feels like that could be enough. Still have almost 9 minutes to go, but being back down by 17, which is where they were after the first quarter. Tough reverse layup, not going to go. Bruins had 1 quarter of offensive brilliance. The rest of the time, it has been a slog. And another offensive rebound. Another three-pointer, another one good. Petty Wilkins, back-to-back threes. And what felt like the Bruins might be working their way back into the game, all of a sudden they are as far behind as they have been at any point in the game. Trail by 20. Here's Bria Dickinson. She traveled. Turnovers abounding here in this fourth quarter for the Bruins. Cannot get out of their own way right now. And both of those last two threes coming off of second chance opportunities. Certainly lots to talk about after this one for the Bruins. Turnover by Brevard. You look at an offense that's only mustered 34 points in almost 33 minutes. There are very few teams you play that's going to get you a W. And certainly not one as good as Brevard. Here's Tabora, 5 on the shot clock. And again, missed layup. I think the Bruins have about 15 of those. Easy layup on the other end also is missed. And both teams miss layups. Here's Dickerson. Passes it over to Tabora all the way up top. Out to the wing, open look for three. Too strong. Another three, another make. You would think at some point they wouldn't let Petty Wilkins keep shooting. She's had 3 threes in a row. Well, Brevard seems to have saved the best for last when it comes to their level of play. I don't think the Bruins have more than one starter on the floor right now. Well, looks like maybe 2. A lot of subs have come in and out. Will it be 4 in a row? Nope, not this time. But what do you know? Offensive rebound and putback. And what was just a 7-point game just last quarter, now 25. Jump ball. Line change here for Brevard as well. Well, at this point, if you're really both teams, it's just about getting some quality minutes and experience for the people on the floor. And the result pretty well in hand at this point. And nails in the coffin, pretty much single-handedly driven in by Jada Petty Wilkins, who has scored as many in 3 shots as the Bruins did in the entirety of last quarter. 59-34. Less than 5 minutes to go here in the fourth. Well, Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is a proud partner of your BJU Bruins. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is located just a few miles from BJU on Wade Hampton Boulevard. I invite you to check them out today.
administrative technical foul on the Tornadoes. Now at the line for the Bruins, shooting 2, Catherine Skibo.
Wow. I don't know that I can't remember the last time I heard of a team being charged an administrative technical foul. I don't know if it was they came out of the timeout too late or I cannot remember the last time I've seen that. The Bruins do take advantage and hit the free throws. It's an unusual one. Won't really hurt the Tornadoes any, but interesting call. Here's Dickerson. Shot clock violation. Bruins took too long to get the shot off. And even when they didn't hit the rim, I don't believe, so would have been a violation either way. It's going to be foul there on Skibo.
Number 3, Catherine Skibo, her first, team second. Tornadoes ball out.
Well, if the Bruins could have somehow managed to replicate that second quarter in any of the other 3, they would have had a really good chance of this game, but instead the third quarter was basically even, but the first and fourth quarters have been very lopsided. Skibo Dickerson fouled on the drive.
That falls on number 25, Caitlin Wynn. Now the line shooting for the Bruins, number 5, Caitlin Dickerson.
Caitlin Wynn picks up the foul. First free throw is good. Drive is left short. Offensive rebound. No surprise there. Follow up, no good. Another offensive rebound. Pass. Mid-range jumper, no good. Half expected that to be an offensive rebound too. But Bruins do get it, have it poked away. But it is their basketball. Unfortunately, I do not have access to live stats, but the offensive rebounds for Brevard has to be somewhere, I would say at least 25, maybe more.
That falls number 14, Kayla Jean, her first team.
Kayla Jean picking up the foul here.
Number 21, Kyla Worley, now at the line, shooting 3.
Kyla Worley going to shoot 3 for the Bruins. First one misses wide right. Second one is too strong. And the third one is good. So they do get one out of it.
Checking back in for the Bruins, number 11, Katrina Tabora, number 31, Shay Dickinson, and number 14, Anna Lane Wilder.
Tabora, Dickinson, and Wilder all check back in for the Bruins. That's a travel. Going to be calling Kayla Jean. Game's gotten a little bit sloppy here in the latter stages with a number of reserves in and also game score being what it is. don't always play the same when you have a 20-point lead as when you're battling for it. Able to get to the hoop there was Julia Weigel, but unable to complete the basket. Does get fouled, though, by Summer Johnson. And in a game that's been very, very light on whistles all up to this quarter, the Bruins are in the bonus. First time anybody's been in the bonus in any of the quarters. 1 of 2 for Weigel. Dickinson gets the steal. Tried to send it up to Weigel and was well short on the pass. Ends up turning it over. 3-pointer off the mark. Weigel on the rebound. Dickerson pulls it back out to Tabora. Tabora does get fouled. She'll shoot 2.
That foul's number 30, Casey Clemens, her first, team 6. Now the line shooting for the Bruins, number 11, Katrina Tabora.
First free throw is no good. Bruins free throws have also been one of their lowest percentages of the year, I think. It's been a rough night all around. Misses both. Offensive rebound. Weigel does get the basket. Good effort there by the Bruins after the miss to stay with it. End up getting a nice basket there for Weigel. And stolen away by Tabora. Dickerson kicks it out. Weigel, long 3-pointer. Not going to go. That shot misses everything and will be Bruins basketball on the baseline with 1:31 to go.
Number 25, Bria Dickinson.
Wilder kicks back out. Bria Dickinson goes to the corner. Inside to Ritter. 7 on the shot clock. Bria Dickinson launches the 3. No good. Ritter had the board for a moment, then lost it. Yeah, it's going to be a foul on the Bruins. Down on the other end.
That foul's number 25, Bria Dickinson, her first.
Bria Dickinson picking up her first, team 3rd.
Kayla Jean at the line, shooting 2.
Kayla Jean will shoot the free throws. First one well short. Second one almost identical. And that was a really ill-advised pass, and it does result in a turnover. Weigel was the intended target, but 3-pointer. Good. Summer Johnson, the freshman. .30 seconds left in this one. Brevard bookending the game with great performances in the first and the fourth. That's going to be a foul on the Bruins. Team foul number 4, so no shots on this one.
That foul is number 10, Julia Weigel, her first, team 4.
Gonna say everybody's going down like it's free throws. In fact, she even thought it was free throws, but it's only team foul number 4. Just about everybody was confused. All the players are moving down to the free throw line. The officials are moving down there. That's a double dribble.
Traveling violation, Bruins ball.
11 seconds left. A lot of credit to Brevard. They had a masterful first and fourth quarters, especially the early part of the fourth quarter. Really put this one away, and fitting end for the Bruins. Another, or no, I thought that was a turnover. It does stay with them for the last 2 seconds. It's just been a frustrating game, all except that second quarter. The other 3 disappointing, especially first and fourth. But Brevard comes away with a 61-42 victory. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Nate Warwick saying good night, God bless, and go Bruins.
We would appreciate it. You can follow the Bruins all season long at BJUBruins.com. Travel home safe. Good night, everybody, and go Bruins.
They played well for 1 quarter. They played good defense for 2 quarters.